face and see me how I actually look at talking. Yeah. So I'm gonna be dyeing my hair amethyst chrome because why not? I love the brown, but maybe it'll change. But so this video is gonna be me dyeing my hair, and this will be a scary story one because it's kind of like October. It's not spooky month, but I've been saying a lot about scary videos and stuff, and I have not got to it, and I feel like I'm BSing you guys. So we're gonna do it today because this is fun, and I'm actually gonna have really fun doing this. And this is just it's just supposed to be fun. Yeah, let's get started. I'm being dramatic. I think it took me like at least like 30 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes. But I think the part I couldn't do like that good was the back parting because I just suck at parting. If you guys can tell already. It's better audio, to be honest, and I figured we just doing it together because I'm kind of bored about doing this because I'm just like I'm putting audio over it and I can't hear it, so I'm like changing the times for this too. So I'm gonna be recording my tablet and we'll be listening together. I'll put the original file, so like we'll both listen together, but I'll be listening to it and you'll be listening to it, but I'll put the file over the video. You know what I mean? Yeah.
There was this one time when me and used to go cruising around when we just first started going out and stuff, and we used to go way out there and remember way up on top where that the graveyard is. There's those roads. These have that Yebite dance. I think they have the haunted house over there where they do the haunted house for Halloween up in that area, but it's like I don't know how many miles out of Tuba, and it's like past two water tanks, and we're parked just right before one of the water tanks that kind of goes over a hill. We're like between two sand dunes. We're just parked there. We just parked out there, sitting out there. And then we heard or something jumped in the back of the truck. We heard something. We felt the truck move and stuff like that, and we got all scared, like, yee, what was that? And then we're trying to look, but we couldn't see anything. So then Uncle jumped out of the truck and he went out there looking. And he said there was no foot tracks. There was nothing out there, but we felt the truck move like somebody jumped in the back of it. So he had checked and then no footprints. So he hurried up and he jumped back in. And then we were like, what was that? And then we just hurry up when we left. Yeah, we never went out there again. Yikes, that was all scary.
Yeah.
Like that one. And then that one on 264, everybody always says that. Well, I think it happens everywhere though, even up on Jacob Lake where there's a vehicle that follows you. Just out of the blue, a vehicle starts following you, like it'll flash its lights or something, and then it'll just follow you. And then it seems like you get so scared. You're so scared that you're just like, your mind's all kind of like who is this person following me? What are they doing? And then you kind of forget somehow, and then you keep checking to see where that vehicle's at following you. But this always happens at night too. And then all of a sudden you check in your rearview mirror and then there's nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's that bridge. Remember that bridge at Monkopi? That little small bridge. when you go through there at night, something will follow you. Something will run alongside your chitty right there.
Ew.
I always lock my chitty door when I go through there. I don't care if it's daytime, afternoon, or what. I just always lock it. That's scary.
Okay, well, last week when I was sitting in my Jeep, I was reading a book and I was and I had just like a weird feeling, so then I started to lock my doors, and when I went to lock the rear driver's side door, I heard like some kind of like a real faint scream or like a yell or something. And then when I got in, I was telling him about it. And then when we got home, I was sitting on the bed and I felt something like push on my right shoulder my right shoulder blade. Like I felt something push on my back.
Dang.
And then we just burned some medicine and did a prayer. But that was freaky.
Yeah. Yep. It's recording right now.
Okay. Well, when I was a teenager, maybe like 11, 12, I used to live in Shanto, in the boonies, in the woods. But anyways, we had an outhouse that we had to go to use the restroom, and maybe like around like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, midnight, I needed to use the restroom, so I went out. It was maybe like good, maybe 50 yards from our house to get to the restroom. So we went there, and then I was coming back. Then I noticed sounds coming from the trees onto my left. Then it kept following me, like maybe a good 10 feet. Then within that 10 feet, I stopped, looked to my left, and next thing you know, I seen a dark figure, pitch black. The moon was out. It was like a full moon. The moon was out. I could see everything, but when I looked at that figure, it was just completely black, and it was like floating maybe like a good 3, 4 inches off the ground. And it was like maybe a good 4 feet away from me. Me knowing what they are, no, I kind of like told it off and turned around, walked back to my house, locked it, went back, and I went to sleep.
Water babies. Water babies are from water. They're little creatures that like to lure you out to the water so they can flip you over and kill you and eat you. They've got sharp teeth, sharp claws, and they sound just like a baby crying. When you get close to, well, there's some in St. George area over there at the reservation. So one night we were out there doing a sing for our person that passed away. And I was little then, and I got told we got to go sleep in the back of the truck. So I went to go sleep back at the truck. Then all of a sudden you can hear these babies crying. You know how babies cry. And then people hear it, then they want to go on out there, and they think something's out there. They could hear a little baby cry, so they want to check it out. So that's when they'll go out there, or when they'll go out there, and then that's when those little creatures will flip them over and then kill them.
Hey guys, if you guys made it to the end, thank you. I'm planning on getting a part 2 out soon, or maybe later, but please like, subscribe, and thank you, and have a good day. And I have no idea